Good evening, and welcome to this channel, which is about reincarnation. Today I will talk about Deja vu. What is it, according to me? And by the way, I will make more of these videos. That's my plan, because of the response. I didn't expect this response. And the comments, I read all the comments on this channel. And the stories, it's fantastic. So thank you very much for the comments. Right, Deja vu. I'm sure most of you had the experience. Maybe all of you did. But I'll tell you about it anyway, so we know what we're talking about. So you have, something happens, and you recognize everything. It's a pretty cool thing. There could be a lady standing over there, you're talking to somebody over there, and there's a dog running, and there's a wind, and there's music over there, you know, and you recognize everything. And you can predict what's going to happen next, sometimes. You know what the lady will say, and then she says it. It's cool. So what is it? You say it's, you know, I've seen this before. Where? When? You know? I remember a song that was made by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young back in the 70s. I really liked the song. It's called Deja Vu. And they sing. They sort of come to this conclusion in the song. We have all been here before. That's right. Now, that's not what I think is going on. It's not like we have one situation, one scene here, and then we had the exact same scene over there in a past life. I mean, the odds would be ridiculous, right? It's impossible. You're sitting there having breakfast with your family, and your daughter is sitting there, your son is sitting there, your wife is sitting there. She's got a yellow dress, and your son is wearing a blue cap, and the dog is barking, and you know what the wife will say next. Now, this didn't happen in the past. I guarantee it. It's impossible. Well, you don't have the same family from one lifetime to the other. That's just one detail. Oh, it's something else going on. So I'll tell you a personal story. It happened to me some time ago, quite recently actually. And I need to explain something. You know, I've been thinking about my next life. I've been thinking, will I be reborn again? Will I want to go through that again? And this has been a big question for me for the last year, I think. And I'm leaning towards having another life when I'm done with this one. And I'm thinking about where I want to be born. And I'm thinking about Italy and England and the United States, basically. Those are the three alternatives for me. And I'm leaning towards the United States for various reasons. And then a few days ago, well, I think it was actually a few days ago, I had this thing happening. It was a vision, a very clear vision. And this was it, all right? Yeah, and I also have to tell you this. You know, I think there's trouble when you reach your teenage years. Absolutely. With relationships, the opposite sex and sex, a lot of bad things can happen. So I'm very cautious in this area. I've always been like this, very cautious, careful, yes. So, and that's one of the details that I've been looking at. How will I deal with this in my next lifetime, you see? All right, so I had this vision. I'm sitting in, and this is in the United States. I'm sitting in a school, and I'm about maybe 16 years, 17 years old. I look pretty good. It's not this body. I look different, but I look okay. So I'm pretty happy with how I look. And I'm sitting there at a bench waiting for the next class. And then there's a lady, a young lady. She's in my class. And she comes and sits next to me. And I didn't have much attention on her from earlier. I knew about her, of course, but I didn't care for her very much. See? But she sits next to me. And she sort of cuddles up to my arm here. Like a cat. And I like it. It's very, very nice. And I start to get attention on the lady. And I can describe her. It's perfectly detailed, everything. The vision is so clear. And she's got dark, curly hair, which I am not very fond of, by the way, at that point. You know, I don't really care for her hair. She's quite lean. She's got a white blouse and a black short skirt. She looks very proper, you know. So she's sitting there and I put my arm around her. And when the class starts, we walk together. And that's the vision. And this is what I think it is. Deja vu. You have seen the situation earlier. That's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure of it. That's right. Yeah. That's all. That's the story. Be good.